So festive. I'm either Santa or a boxer. I'm not sure which. So, let's talk about Xmas. First of all, why Xmas? Is it just a foreshortening of a long word from our lazy culture? Is it just a way of making the old religious holidays sound more hip and commercial? Yes. But also, no. It's not a modern abbreviation by any means. It was first used in the 1500s. X is actually the Greek letter chi, which is the first letter in the Greek word for Christ. So X is actually an acceptable Christogram, a symbol for the representation of Christ. Cool, huh? And you thought it was just those damn kids and their laziness. John, I like your Renee's tradition of getting a tree and always having a new ornament to commemorate each year. The idea of it being not just a holiday tree, but also a tree of memories is really thoughtful. My parents used to do that with us. We've got a lot of ornaments with the year on them, starting with, of course, 1979, the glorious year of my birth. We've also got some really old ornaments that belong to my dad's grandparents. Some 1920s era stuff. There is, of course, a chunky, low-res, and not terribly audible tour of our family tree as the first video of my my channel, I guess is what you would call this now. So my family, we do the whole open one present on Christmas Eve thing, and in the morning we sit on the floor by the tree and open presents. Then Dad makes cream chip beef, and my sister makes blueberry pancakes because she hates cream chip beef. And we've adopted the excellent tradition from my wife's family of Xmas breakfast mimosas. Alright, this is too much. This is too hot. Getting hot in here. So take off all your capes. Now, as you may or may not know, depending on your age and level of waspiness, Christmas is not the only holiday that happens this time of year. So, what are some other celebrations that are going on? Hanukkah is, of course, also happening around this time of year. Not a super important holiday in the Jewish faith, actually. I, as a lapsed Christian, always thought of it as the Jewish Christmas, but it's not nearly as major. I always wondered about the significance of the dreidel, so I bring its significance to you. It's about gambling, basically. Yes, the dreidel is for gambling. Well, okay, it apparently started to cover up the studying of the Torah, so covering up illegal religious studies with perfectly legal gambling. So, not at all about gambling, actually. Actually about the perseverance of belief under oppression. Much better than gambling. The letters on the sides of the dreidel top are the Yiddish words for nothing, all, half, and put. So basically, depending on what side lands face up, you can get nothing, the whole pot, half the pot, or everyone has to put more money in. It's also a holiday of fried foods, which I am all about. This is to commemorate the story in the Talmud of 1 day's worth of oil burning for 8 days. How about some of that Kwanzaa? This is a pretty modern holiday, created in 1965 by a man named Maulana Karenga. It has 7 principles, one for each of its 7 days: unity, self-determination, collective work and responsibility, cooperative economics. This doesn't sound very festive. I like it though. It's a celebration for the modern age. Purpose, creativity, and faith. Kind of an all-encompassing celebration. The holiday was created as a way to help African Americans reconnect with their African cultural heritage, so the traditions are centered around African art, dress, and music. How about some of that pagan Yule? I promise you will love it. Sorry, I had to do that. That had to be done. The pagan Yule. Let's celebrate the winter solstice, shall we? Everybody's doing it. Well, okay, everybody's done it. The Egyptians, the Romans, the Norsemen of Scandinavia, ancient Germanic peoples. A good time was had by all. Basically a celebration of the rebirth of the sun. And like many old pagan holidays, a lot of its traditions were co-opted for Christian holidays. The big feasts, the decorative wreaths of holly, the Romans were all over them. Even the use of mistletoe as a Christmas decoration started with Celtic druids, who believed the plant to have healing capabilities. They hung it in their doorways and rooms as a gesture of goodwill to visitors. Nowadays, nothing says goodwill to visitors like a little smooching. I hope you've enjoyed this little holiday trip with me, your bald Saint Nick. I know there are plenty of other holidays and festivals that are happening around this time of year, so leave your favorite down in the comments. Since the holidays are in full swing for the next 2 weeks, I won't be doing another video until the new year. So, happy holidays, happy new year, and go out and make lots and lots of jokes about Yule logs, okay? Do it for me. Thanks for watching, everyone. Until 2015, peace out. John, I like your and A's grammar. Oh, script. I am Christmas vampire.